Hello. So today I'm looking at the brand new Sonuscore freebie, which is based on the Orchestra plugin, and this is called the Orchestra Elements. And as you can see on the website, $0. So you click add to cart, you check out, and you can download it for free. It's a stripped down version of their Orchestra, series, their plugin with the engine and everything, but it's limited, of course. And we're going to look at that, what it entails, and if it's worth it. But hey, it's free. So why not try it, right? That's what they offer it to you. And it has 30 presets, and there's legato patches, there's some rhythmic stuff, there's some pre-orchestrated setups. And if you don't know their engine, it's quite fascinating. It actually has a built-in orchestrator and arpeggiator, so you can actually line up instruments you like, and you can combine those instruments to, a group between brass, winds, and strings, for instance, and use the arpeggiator or not, or the envelope, and create your own textures, which is quite fascinating. It's similar to the Hollywood orchestrator, but maybe a little easier with the interface. And later, if you are intrigued, hopefully they want you to upgrade. And here you have it. The Essentials package is $99. The full orchestra version is $299. And if you want the Orchestra plus the three additional expansions, it's $479. So, and of course, sometimes they're on sale. So you got to always wait for those special days throughout the year when there's sales going on. So let's check this out. It's 4 GB in size down here, so be patient when you download it. It installs, it unpacks, you have it already on your drive. You need to register with NI because they send you a serial number, so add it to your NI collection, and then you locate the library and you're ready to go to test out this freebie from Sonuscore. So let's hop over to Cubase and take a look at what it can do. So when you first uh, load up the plugin and pull up the instrument, here it is, the Orchestra Elements. Let's pull this over into Contact. Here it is. Of course, it comes with a little pitch that it's 280 plus instruments and 650 presets and so more. So if you want to find out, click on this, copy and paste, all that. So we don't need this. So this is the free version now. The first patch you're ever going to get is the strings full sustain. This is the default. And this is the usual sustain, all strings from the basses up to the violins. Yeah, it's a nice and rich sound. And of course, you can, uh, go to the engine and you can play with the envelope, options here. There's no arpeggiator option available because arpeggiator only works on the short notes. Okay, don't even try the arpeggiator. It won't do anything. One thing you might say, oh, I don't like the violins, I want the flutes here, because that's the magic of this plugin that you can substitute all those instruments. But here's what happens if you click on this. It's gonna say upgrade to access the instrument browser. So yeah, they don't give you this option for the free version, right? You need to at least spend the $99 to get to the next level. But you can experiment with this already and hear the strings. And also, you might think, okay, how do I get to the other options here? They said they put a couple presets in I can experiment because, if I go to the browser and you click tremolo, it changes here, but it doesn't change here. So they disabled the browser. So how do I get to the other presets? It's very simple. It's very easy. You have to go to the camera here, to the snapshot. You click on the camera, and once you click on this tiny arrow, you get the three categories. The animated orchestra, those are the orchestrated, combinations, I would say. You got the colors like brass, staccato, high staccato, strings, marcato, full string section. See, here I can pick. Now I have the sustain, but now I can go and it's going to load the staccato version. Right? So now you have that. So go back up here, and we also got the rhythms. So if you click on the eighth note rhythm, now we have the eighth note movement. And this is like the brass basic, so you can experiment with that. And again, you cannot take those instruments away, I mean, substitute them. You can take them out, you can click on this, and you can empty the slot, and then the trumpet, will be gone, right? See, now we have no trumpet in this. The other easy way getting rid of an instrument is go to the mixer and just pull down, the fader, right? And then that's also a easy way to do it. So up here, so let me go back to the. We have also the orchestra. So we the rhythms, basic brass mix. So they give you, 8 in each category to experiment with. Some strings, some woodwinds, eighth notes, triplets. There's no 16th notes, but they give you, the staccato, sustains, and a couple other presets with some nice names here. And let me show you what I've done. First of all, let's go back to sustain. That's the one I had. I made a little quick composition in like 10 minutes playing the first patch here is called Burning Skies. This is like a one of those orchestrated ones. It has cello staccato, double bass staccato, trumpet sustain, viola short, and the trombone sustain. And also, as you can see, arpeggiators are running and the envelope. So if I play a chord, every time there's action, it's gonna move. You can see it moves the visually the icon around. So we got the sustains, which is the trumpets and the trombone. And you ride it with the mod wheel. And if I bring up the mod wheel, we get the arpeggiator strings in, right? And if you want a little control, you go to the engine. You can see what happens here. Arpeggiator. This would be the basses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So, and you can of course add notes. That's all. Right? So this is fully functional. You can create your own grooves, right? So that's actually great. And there's of course the envelopes. You can see the trumpets do a little swell and back down. And on the second envelope, it's a little flatter, a little longer hold. And so I used that one for the opening of the piece. And then I went to an individual track. I did the brass sustain patch up here, and I did the string eighth note groove down here. So those are the strings and eighth notes. Right? We've heard that stuff. And here's the brass. The brass. And then at the end, I have string sustains with some woodwind patch. Depending on the range, it's going to combine the oboes with the clarinets or the flutes with the oboes, and at the up, there's only flute left, right? The oboe can't go that high. Bassoon, adding clarinet. Right? Stuff like that. So let's hear the piece. So you can still see, even with the free version of Sonuscore, you can still create some great moods and maybe use it and throw one of those things into your other libraries and combine them, right? So here we go. This is a short little piece showing off 5 instances, of a Sonuscore. So it's very expressive. And again, you have way more option, of course, in the full version, and that's the point of this freebie to get you excited about this. And you might think, okay, this could be useful for me for whatever music you're doing, right? For your projects. So yeah, I think for the portion of free, it's nice to get. I mean, it's 4 GB, so hopefully you have a fast internet connection and definitely get it if you have, it doesn't cost you anything. Download it, check it out, and maybe some of those patches here are useful. And again, you can always stitch instruments. You cannot add them, but you can get rid of them, or you can work with them in the mixer and modify this a little bit. And some of the stuff sounded actually really nice for the price. So thanks for watching, and until next time, bye.